I dedicate that throughout the year. It's a celebration. Let's celebrate. Come on now. See that? It's okay, baby. Please believe me. Oh, yeah. Baby, it's all right. Let's celebrate. Everything is gonna be alright. Come on and celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Come on and celebrate. Celebrate good times. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate good times. Come on. Celebrate.
so much once again. This is BeTechified Africa. Okay, can we just make some noise if we can in the comment section by repping our country, where we're coming from, or where we're watching from? We would love to know all of that, guys. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you once again, guys. Everybody is ready for the graduation ceremony, a very, very, very special one. Okay, I'm seeing Aisha from South Africa. Welcome, Aisha. It's so lovely to have everyone here. Thank you so much. I'm seeing our views are increasing. That means more people are joining in. That's amazing. That's amazing. Maya from Nigeria, we can see you. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. It promises to be an amazing time. We have so many, many things to in store for you guys. We have so many brilliant presentations, so many brilliant pieces that will be shaping Africa as a whole in due time. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, okay, okay. I'm seeing Igbo Florence, that's actually from Nigeria. Welcome once again. This is BeTechified Africa. We are glad to have you here. Okay, okay. All right. Our views are increasing. That's amazing. Okay, so with time, without no further ado, we're going to be giving or setting the tone, setting the stage for our opening speech. Our opening speech. So, yes, we'll be having our opening speech right away. Our opening speech. Shout out to Vincent Ibube. Thank you so much. So, I think we have the floor now for our opening speech.
All right, thank you so much, Lulua. I'm so glad we're having another amazing graduation. We have our techies that have gone through 16 weeks training, and today they are actually wrapping up, and it's a very good one to see transformations, people um, getting access to their dream opportunities. So I want to welcome everybody. Good afternoon from Nigeria. I am Olajumoke Udu, and with great joy and excitement, I want to welcome everybody to this graduation, the April cohort graduation. Um, Today is more than a celebration. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a celebration of people that are actually, marking a milestone, celebrating an achievement, and beyond the celebration, it's not just a celebration of celebration, but it's a celebration of growth, of resilience, and commitment. And of course, this is not the end of the journey. This is not the end of the journey. I still hope that a lot of us, even after this milestone achieved, we are still going to be more intentional about our learning. So, to the graduating techies, congratulations to you, and I hope you will still be, improving, also to build a better future for yourself. As we all know, the theme today is leading change, shaping the future, and that is what we hope everyone is going to be intentional about. So thank you so much, everybody. I encourage everyone to stay connected all through the program, because of course, just like the host has mentioned, we have a lot of amazing packages for you this afternoon. So welcome, guys.
Okay, okay. Please, that was our able operations manager, Mrs. Olajumoke Odu. It's amazing to hear from you, Ma. It's amazing to hear from you. And like what she said, we have a lot of things in store for you guys today. So, first things first, are you guys ready? If you're ready in the comment section, let me know. If you just put a W, W text in the chat. Can somebody put a W text in the chat, guys? This is a win for the tech community today. It's amazing to have you guys here once again. I'm seeing Balogun Mayowa. I'm seeing, yes, W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat. Okay. It's amazing. So, without much ado, we're going to be moving on to the techies highlights, right? In the words of a popular philosopher, Party Next Door, you are the star of the show still. So today is the time to spotlight our techies. Our techies, they are the stars of the show today. So, can we have drum rolls in the background if we can? All right. So, our first techie today is Balogun Azim Kolade, an amazing person. And you can see what he said. He studied backend development with us, and you can see he said something that's really profound. I started my tech career with zero ideas, right, as to the basic fundamentals of backend web development. Now I can dictate the procedure involved in deploying a simple API from the local machine using VS Code to JWS and AWS. That is fantastic, and that can only be done with BeTechified Africa, a community that prioritizes learning, and not just learning, but learning as a family, that nobody is left behind. So that's amazing, Balogun Azim. So with that being said, guys, only BeTechified can this happen with. All right, next we have the beautiful Audrey Victoria from Product Design. Can we have some drum rolls in the background, please, guys? Drum rolls, drum rolls. This is so amazing. It's amazing doing this. Wow. You guys, you will not believe what is here. So she's saying that learning product design at BeTechified taught me a clear process for product designing, right? It trained me to deliver under tight deadlines. Some people say tight settings, but under tight deadlines, even while juggling my personal schedules, and they pushed me to explore beyond my current level. One thing about BeTechified Africa is that it pushes you, or we push you, to discover more than ever before. It's an amazing experience that everyone should have around Africa. Okay, special shout out to Sir Adetunji Henry. Sir Adetunji Henry, you can just please take a bow, guys. Take a bow. That's amazing. She's shouting out her tutor. That's amazing. Okay. He is my PD tutor. And okay, he doesn't sugarcoat feedbacks. That's amazing, right? Anytime he spots a gap or in my work or effort, he calls it out directly. That's the type of tutor that we have. An amazing tutor that goes straight to the point to ensure things are going on very smoothly. Okay, that being said, we're moving on to the next part of the day. That is Momentum IQ. Momentum IQ. These are our techies. They learn tools and they collaborated on real projects and have been able to do that from start to finish. And they built the portfolio and they are job ready. Okay, guys. We have Team Omed. These techies earned tools and collaborated on real projects from start to finish, and they build their portfolio and they are also job ready. Give it up for Team Omed, guys. Team Omed. Just give some clapping emojis in the comment section. Clapping emojis for these guys. They've done amazingly well. Give it up for Team Omed. Team Omed. That's amazing. That's amazing. Team Omed, we're proud of you. Okay, now we have Team Goal Save. Team Goal Save. So just keep on clapping, guys. Keep on clapping, guys. These are very, these are our techies, and we have to put the spotlight on them. They started with little or no experience. They have learned tools and have collaborated on real projects from start to finish. They have built their portfolio and they are also job ready. All right, guys, you say clock it in the comment section. Say clock it, guys. It's so amazing to see young minds doing extremely at the so amazing. All right, all right, all right. Now it's time for the project presentation. Okay, time for a project presentation. Okay, guys, so guys, just keep on putting up the clapping emojis in the comment section to support our very own as they're about to do their magic right.
Good day, everyone. Um, my name is Ajadi Idris. I'm one of the product managers for this product, Momentum IQ tag, which gives the tagline, the tagline is stated, "Keep the spark feeding." So, Momentum IQ is a rule-based intelligence system that detects fading learners' motivation before it becomes a dropout. So, we have our value proposition given in 3 ways: predict, engage, and retain. So we have our team members here, from the product managers, the backend dev, the front-end dev, product designer, digital marketer, data analysts. So the function and the role they all played in the execution of these products. So the data analytics team has across 15 engagements given by BeTechified, identifying the strongest predicators of dropout risks. They also help to come about 3 thresholds: the active, at risk, and disengaged learners. So, and moving on to digital marketers help with the marketing plan and growth strategy for our websites, Momentum IQ, Momentum IQ, and the product designer, they helped with the design assets of our website pages and providing the website a wonderful user experience. So moving to the backend also, they help with the with the technical architecture of the website, and the front end also helped in connecting the APIs to the design and making it responsive to the user. So moving on to the solution. The solution we solution the problem rather. Moving on to the problem. The problem. So the problem, motivation fades silently and platform already notice. The core problem here is there is no reliable way to flag gradual disengagement early enough to intervene before a learner disengages completely. That's a core problem for us coming out this website. And moving to the solution, this solution. So the solution we built is this: a detection and a nudge loop, which consists of the consistency scoring ng, at-risk dashboard, automated nudge system, basic outcome logging. So moving on to the product demo. So this is the product demo. So these are the key features in the product. The dashboard overview, the tricks learner table, nudge controls, outcome exports, and you can see our design pages of our website here. So moving to the recommendation, and moving to the recommendation. Yeah. So these are what we are recommending for future iteration. Uh, we will be after the next 4 week, we'll be considering coming up with all these lightweight predicts ML models, A/B testing, nudge, constant timing, and sentence. And later, beyond 3 months, we'll be going for all this to make our website stand strong and satisfy our user to the fullest. So let us move to take a short trip to the website itself. Short trip to the website itself. Yeah, this website. This page, this website. So I'm about to log in. Now, I'm about to log in. Log in. This me logging in. Hmm. So let me enter my password. Mm. So this is the dashboard. This is the dashboard. Look at the learners here. The learners you can see. So these, if we see the sorts, we can filter them. Look at the names to bring only their names. You can see Vincent be at risk. Certain people are active. Vincent is one of our backend dev. So this is dashboard. This is how we can suppress after we send note to the learners. Suppress if you want to send nudges, you can see here. And so if you want it in descending form or ascending, so we have the hand, we have disengaged. So the dashboard, you can see them. I see dashboard, the at-risk dashboard. We have 120 learners, 71 learners, 36 at risk, 13 disengaged. So you can see the progress. You can see the progress here. Currently, we have a 0 return rate plus 11 at risk change. We have 0% login currently because the app has not gotten into use. So moving back to the at-risk dashboard. So if you want to export the file of the student, data as a start date, end date, download a CSV. So moving back to the dashboard. So this is my profile here. This is my profile. I'm an admin, Ajadi Idris. So the website is basically for admin users, the system itself, because the system generates not just itself. You can see the login, the lax activities, the status, the name. This is my name, and the learner IDs. So you can see the at risk. You can see the at risk, the disengage. We have 120 learners in total. So that's for the website. I would have loved to show you the nudge that was sent to me in my Gmail, but time does not permit me to do that here. So that's all in our website. So you can see we have active, we can filter this here, we have engaged.
Okay, that was amazing from one of our presenters. You can see the amount of work that he put in. One thing I like about that presentation was the linear gradient and the fact that he was able to go into the nitty-gritty of what he did. That's amazing. So thank you so much. Shout out to Eunice all the way from Nigeria. I'm seeing Naju. Naju is joining. Naju is joining. Welcome, Naju. Naju, we are having a presentation. All right, now we have a testimonial from Ajayi Idris. Okay, you can see it's displayed on the screen. A learning solution built by a team of product managers. So this is Ajayi Idris's testimonial. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Ajayi Idris, for that. Okay, moving on to the next testimonial, we're having Eti Dwak. Eti Dwak from Data Analytics. Well, so this is an amazing. Okay, you have the floor right now. Please give it up for Eti Dwak. Give it up for her. She's doing very well. Shout out to Paul too. Please, guys, kindly give it up for Tildak from Data Analytics. An amazing, amazing young woman. I'm seeing who's in the comment section. Please give it up, give it up. Tildak, you have the floor. You have the floor. Tildak, you have the floor. People are excited about this. Tildak, you have the floor.
My name is Etidwak Udodongo. I'm from the Data Analytics track.
Okay.
I joined BeTechified with zero tech background, with a goal to become a data analyst someday. Today, that goal is a reality.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Looking back at where, please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I was just. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Okay,
Go on.
thank you. Looking back at where we all began in the Excel class, with Microsoft Excel being our first toolkit, all I can say is that the transformation has been incredible. It was all looking easy when we were doing it with Excel until our toolkit began to expand into my SQL, Power BI, and tabling for visualization, where we leverage most of the libraries such as Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Seaborn for exploratory data analysis. It began to get tough, but yet I am here today. BeTechified didn't just teach us technical skills, they also taught us soft skills. They even help us to building our personal portfolio. Moving forward to the capstone, where we had all the tech tracks grouped together to build something real. It was a great collaboration. Even though it was not easy, we learned teamwork, by force. The program has transformed not just my technical skill set, but my confidence as a professional. Today, I don't just aspire to be a data analyst, I am one. And I'm also glad to share that during the course of my data journey with BeTechified, I landed 3 internship offers with 3 different companies. Thank you to BeTechified team for providing an encouraging environment where we could learn, ask questions, and collaborate across tech tracks. To the incoming techies, stay committed. There will be difficult for you, but don't quit because every second and effort you will spend in learning in the certified will be worth it. Thank you and congratulations to the Vanguard cohort.
Wow, thank you so much, Etildak. Please, who can hear what she said? She landed how many internships did she land? 3 internships. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And honestly, I was completely blown away by her testimonial. You know what, guys? You know what I feel about this, guys? I feel that BeTechified should be everywhere because what we're doing is amazing, and what our techies are doing is also very, very amazing. That's mind blowing, honestly. 3 internships within the space of how many months? That's wonderful. So can you say clock it, guys? Clock it for Etildak. She's done amazingly well. We're proud of you, Etildak. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. And we hope that this will inspire more people across Africa to join in and to, put their best in their tech careers. That's amazing, guys. So Etildak was from data analytics. And yeah, you heard that for yourself. Now we are having the keynote speech. If you're ready, can I see some drum rolls? Can I see some drum rolls if you're ready for the keynote speech? Drum rolls, guys. Drum rolls, guys. The keynote speech. All right. Okay, so we have our amazing keynote speaker, Mr. Samuel Adeniyi, the founder of BeTechified Limited. So he's here to give us a keynote address. Mr. Samuel Adeniyi, thank you so much for honoring our invitation. You have the floor. Okay, our speaker is on the stage right now. And in case you do not know, Mr. Samuel Adeniyi is a business strategist, a technologist, an entrepreneur, and a community builder, passionate about helping founders, organizations move from ideas to execution. He's the co-founder of BeTechified Limited and the convener of the Execution Room, where he leads conversations and initiatives focused on business growth, brand strategy, technology, leadership, and execution. Mr. Samuel speaks, mentors, and builds solutions that empower people and businesses to create meaningful and measurable impact. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for Mr. Samuel Ajayi as he takes the floor.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I think it's morning around here. Please confirm you can hear me, sir. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. You're welcome once again, sir.
All right, thank you very much. And a big congratulations to all the graduates for this court. It must have been a sprint, and it takes a lot to be able to start and finish something. So I want to say congratulations to the graduates. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Just let me know when you can see it. It's coming up. All right, sorry, I'm not sure if you can still hear me.
We can hear you, sir.
Can anybody hear me?
We are able to hear you. Yes, we are able to hear you. We can hear you.
I'm not sure if you can see my screen. Please confirm you can see it.
Yes, we can see your
All right.
screen. It's up.
All right. Thank you very much. So it's afternoon. I thought it was morning where I am. All right. To the graduate, you didn't just learn a skill today. For the past few weeks that you've been with, you didn't just learn a skill today. You've learned how to change something that used to be broken. And today, I'm just going to talk about leading change, shaping the future. There's a lot about this that I'm going to try and talk about. And really, it's just to inspire us once again to know that there is more work after the learning that you have been doing. And this takes me to how I want to begin my conversation. Nobody hands you change to lead, and it's just the truth. You start before anyone gives you permission. Means that nobody's going to, really hold our hands and begin to instruct us and say, "Go do that, go do this, go do that." People that lead change and shape how the future is going to look like. They think about it, they build the skill, which is what you have done now. And I was glad when before it was my session, I was seeing Moment IQ and I was seeing the kind of ideas that were coming out. And I said, yes, this is the kind of skill that the people that are ready to change the future, and reshape it. This is kind of skills they need to own. But after the skill, you must understand that nobody hands you change. Nobody hands you change to lead. Everyone is just going to be waiting to see what you are going to do next. And at that point is where you need to lead the change. You lead change the morning you fix something nobody asks you to fix. So I'm just going to share some experience that I personally have had by myself. When I started Binarify, and today we are now building products for the government, we're building products for NGOs and for business owners. But when I started, I just saw a problem. How can we digitize ideas and lead transformation? And I see a couple of persons started out about 3 years ago, doing a lot that was ongoing. But in my own vicinity, especially in the country where I am, there was still a lot of digital transformation that was still needed, especially in the northern part of this country. And thank God that the north has a lot of problem and it's quite big. So I took the advantage and I said, nobody's really going to give me permission to do what they have a problem or what they have a need for. The truth is that there's a lot of problem in this world, and it's a good one that there are plenty problems. So it doesn't matter whether you've learned data analysis or you've learned how to develop front end, back end. You've learned how to digitize ideas and bring out a good experience using UI, UX, and all of that. It doesn't matter. All of these can be applied. And that is the aim of what I'm trying to talk about this afternoon, is how do we now apply what you have been learning for the past few weeks? How do you now apply it to solve a problem? You have to stop waiting to be chosen and start building. So how are you going to know what to build, right? How are you going to know what to start with? It's simple. And this is what I'm going to say. You have to look for problems. I made a post some couple of maybe about a week or two weeks ago on LinkedIn, and it got a lot of tractions. And people were in my DMs, and they said what I talk about was nobody's going to pay somebody who's not looking for trouble. I mean, looking for problem. I know people thought about it the other way around, but it's just the truth. People have problems and they're just looking for you who have the capacity. In my own opinion, I think we're even doing those people more good than they're giving us. The money that we get in return, the rewards in terms of influence, connections, access that we get in return, is not even enough to compensate for the kind of good that we're doing for them. So, take for instance, one of the systems we developed this year. The guys wanted to be able to monitor all the payments that happens through the POS machines that this business owner use, or the merchant guys use. So they won't be able to tax the entire POS, so that it's not only what NIPS. NIPS is an organization that causes most of these regulations to happen in the country. They won't be able to tax them. So NIPS just tell the federal government, the FIRC, that, oh, this is what this guy have used, and based on that, they can now give them a tax result. But it's not enough. So there's still a lot of underlining loopholes, things that have not been taxed. So how can they improve the tax? So they decide to, okay, can we build a system that can monitor your transactions without necessarily having all of your details? Can we get that kind of permission? Can the system now embed it, do calculations properly, a little bit of intelligence to be able to make it smart and give result that, okay, Alaji Isa or Yaoloja or my Mecca guy, wherever they have been able to do this number of transactions using this for their business. As a result of this, they now have this tax. You see, the moment when we came in and we built that system that now works, it was a lot of good we've done. And think about another one. There's a project that I have been posting about quite a number of times on LinkedIn. Those guys wanted to bring in some level of intelligence again to help improve their decision making on the outreaches they do. Um, so they're in Abuja out there, and yes, they have money and they keep helping thousands and thousands of children and women and adults to get free eye surgery, to give them chemotherapy and all of. So they are doing a lot of good stuff, right? But one simple question in the room that day: how can we measure our performance of what we have been doing? They do not have any coordinated data. So they can't even give a proper report of what they do. How many beneficiaries have we gotten in the last 2 years? How many persons were we not able to help? How much exactly have we spent? Is there a system that put all of this data together and be able to do intelligent analysis and give us some kind of report so that we can use to make better decisions? Something like this don't exist, and it was a shock for me because these guys have the money, they have the influence. I'm wondering, why don't they have such a system that is intelligent? So I came on board, we did our talk, we did our requirement, and we built it, and they've tested it, ran it for how many persons now? Over 2,000 persons have used that. What is 2,000? Over close to 4,000 persons have used it in 2 outreaches in the last 4 months. Now, think about this. They can now make better decisions because of the kind of skill that I brought aboard. If I was waiting for somebody to give me permission and say, can I talk to Oga and tell him that, oh, I can now develop a system that does this? Can I tell Oga that I now understand how to do analysis and to help improve what they do? Can you just tell me to tell him? Then probably somebody else will have gotten that kind of project, and it might never be me, and I wouldn't be talking about money or SLA or any of this stuff today. It's the same thing I'm telling the graduates today, that nobody is really going to tell you that this is the next thing to do. This is where you now have to be intuitive. This is where you now have to know that um, you've learned, you've gathered some skills, probably you've done a project or two, but in the real world, people have lots of problems. So what kinds of problem would you want to solve? And you have to make that decision by yourself. So what does everything I've been saying, what does it actually look like? I broke it down into 3 things. And this is how you can lead the change and shape the future. Number one is build something nobody asks for, right? The skill that you have used, find a problem. And in trying to solve or shape the future, it's not necessarily trying to, I know probably you've heard this a lot of time, but I'm going to say it again in a different way so that it sounds to you. It's not necessary that you are trying to, come up with something out of the blues that never existed. It's just looking at what already exists and seeing how can I make it better, or how can I apply what I now know to this particular industry to be able to do it. There's a cheat that I learned, and it began to, bless me and position me in a proper way that helped my influence. Right. So I understand how to code. I understand how to do analysis. I understand when I see a good design and I can do some for myself. But most importantly, I understand how to put all of this together and execute a project. So I said, okay, that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a project manager, and I'm going to bring the right teams, the right minds, because I understand the problem and understand what they need to be able to create a system that can help them increase productivity, either for business guys or for NGOs or for the government or for just individual who just want to scale. Now, I picked a niche and I went down that line. So if you're saying you're looking for a designer, no, you're not going to come to me. So I picked, just like each and every one of you have learned to skill. And by the way, I'd like to know on this call now, what skills, how many, I just like to know number of skills we have. So if you're either a UI UX person, project manager, or a product person, or just a dev person, can I just drop it on the chat box in a minute? Let's just do that as a wrap up. Developer, just put dev. UI UX, just put UI UX. Data analysis, if I can see that, it'd be great. Just a minute to do it as a wrap up my discussion this morning, or this afternoon rather. Just in a minute. Okay. So you build something nobody asks for. Then secondly, when you start building, do it in public. Do not build and keep it to yourself. People deserve to see what you're doing. People want to see how the process of what you're doing, how you span, how you came up from being someone who doesn't understand anything about the skill that you can now use to solve problem. How did you move from zero to something better? So you want to do it in public. The project that you've picked or you have worked on, you want to be able to show it out to people so that they can see that, oh, okay, this is what you have been doing, this is how far I've gone, these are the thought process, they want to just see some kinds of evidence that your past performance makes a lot of sense. And finally, stay in the room of builders. You want to create an environment of intentionally. So I use the word create an environment, be in an environment that gets you more opportunity, be in an environment doesn't necessarily be whether you're in Nigeria or you're in any part of Africa, any part of the world. That's not the kind of environment alone I'm talking about. Environment means being part of. So if we all graduated from BeTechified, be part of it. Do not leave. Find other groups. One thing I know about tech skills lately is that in every state, at least there's a pool of where most tech people stay. So in Abuja, we have a group. There's one general WhatsApp group that there are about 1,000 person or more that everyone has a skill, and every single day they drop opportunities on that group. And there are a lot of them like that in Abuja. There are a lot of them like that in Lagos. There are a lot of them like that in Port Harcourt. So in any state, you just have to look, and you definitely see a community like that. So be part of that community, be active. If you can, which I recommend, begin to attend events, draft some little budgets, something around. You don't have to go physically if you can't afford, but you can attend virtually. But if you can go physically, makes sense, connect with people. You have to be intentional because now you have a skill. You want to know the people that are currently have gone ahead of you, that have begin to solve problems for people, so that they can link you up in that trade. Then they can endorse you and say, oh, this is my guy, or this is my girl, she is great at product design, she is great, or he is great at development, he understands how to put teams together to solve a problem. You want to be able to do that. And finally, this afternoon, I keep saying morning, right, is right now it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is what happened in the next 90 days, right? When nobody's clapping for you, you've gotten your certificate, you've made your post on LinkedIn, and the noise has now gone down. That is when really the test comes in. So what are you going to do so that you don't lose momentum in the next 90 days? That is why you have to start building something nobody asks you for. You have to start doing it in public, because people now begins to hold you accountable and want you to show up, and you need to stay in that environment where you get people to help you morale just in case it wants to go down. These are a few things that will help us to lead the change and shape the future, because the ones who shape the future won't be the most talented people. The people who shape the future are people who start something, who begin to just solve a problem. When nobody's really clapping, you look at something and you solve problems. There are lots of problems in the business world. There are lots of problems. Problem in fintech, in agri-tech, problem with people who do not even know how to put their records together. So if I was a data analyst person, I could create a kind of template, something very simple to use, and begin to give it to business, and something they can just easily customize and say, your stuff shouldn't be on paper. You can just use a simple thing. Since you do not have a CRM now, use a simple Excel. And imagine if you sell that for maybe 5K and you sell it for 1,000 persons or 5,000 people, and they sell. So you imagine there's a lot of problem really out there, and you want to be in the room where people talk about problems too, not just recommend gigs and projects. They talk about problems like these are the current thing people are facing based on data, not just what they think. So about 39 million businesses have been registered in the country. That's great. So you see, about 2 million of those businesses are the ones that are doing well. About maybe 200,000 or 500,000 businesses are the ones who really need what you can do. So you see, I'm speaking based on data. I'm not just speaking because I have head knowledge. I'm not just speaking because I feel like. I'm not just speaking because I saw somebody and I feel, oh, everybody have this kind of problem. No, you'll be shocked. You really will be shocked the number of people that have the problem that you're not even thinking about. And in today's world, volume is very, very, very important when it comes to solving problems and get to revenue. So, guys, I really wish you success as you go out to solve problems, and I can only pray for the best for you. Thank you, everyone, for having me. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sam. That was a very brief and amazing session, and I'm sure all of the audience are able to get value from this brief and insightful session. So please, I think briefly before we'll continue, thank you so much, sir. So before we continue, I would like to have a feedback from the audience. What was one thing that stood out for you in the session? So I'm going to be reading the comments shortly. Also, at the same time, we are going to be moving to, please, yes, I'm saying thank you, sir. We can't loud it enough. So I want to see plenty thank you, sir. While we also share one thing. I just want to see what was one thing you learned. No, don't be like people that go to church. They say, how was the service today? They say, oh, it was great. Say, what did you learn? That's where the drama begins. Yes, thank you. I can see people dropping. Gatsy man, I can see your comments. So the brief of everything, do it in the public, build what nobody asked for, and join a community of persons that are intentional. So with that, you are good to lead a change and shape the future. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Sam. That was a very powerful one. We are glad to have you today. Thank you so much. We never knew we missed a lot. Thank you. So right now we're moving to the next session, which is a presentation two from Team Omed, and I'm sure they are set for their presentation. So we'll be moving. So I'm still checking the session, the comment session. It's all right. So Team Omed, over to you.
Welcome to OMED. What is OMED? And how can OMED help you? OMED is a smart medication and appointment reminding app with caregiver monitoring. It's a digital health companion that improves medication adherence and appointment management for elderly patients and those with chronic conditions, and it connects them with their trusted caregivers. Who does OMED help, and who did we create it for? Let's have a look. This is Grace. Grace is 67 years old. She's managing two health conditions and she has short-term memory loss, which means she forgets to take her meds and she forgets to book her appointments. She needs regular and simple reminders to stay informed and also a way to notify her son. This is David. David is 30 years old and he lives in another city. He worries about his mother's health and calls daily to remind her. However, it isn't possible for David to constantly remind his mom due to his busy work schedule and his own family responsibilities. He needs a fast way to ensure his mother is taking care of herself without having to constantly call her to make sure. This is Sarah. Sarah is 19 years old and she is studying nursing in a city that's 5 hours away from her parents. She has diabetes and she has to regularly change her insulin patch because of it. Due to stress, work, and her studies, she forgets and she needs reminders. The problem that we are solving is medication non-adherence in healthcare. Forgotten medications, missed appointments, and caregiver blind spots, and apps that have limited accountability. Forgotten medications, we provide medication reminders according to the patient's needs, missed appointments, providing a place to book appointments, and the caregiver, connect your caregiver to the family member who is sick, and addressing the limited accountability which from other apps, where they do not offer a place to connect the loved ones with the family member who is sick. How OMED helps you keep it together. With medication reminders, appointment tracking, caregiver linking, and an adherence dashboard that is soon to be implemented, OMED bridges the gap between patients and caregivers, delivering timely reminders and tracking adherence and enabling remote support. We use the font Neonito because it's big and even when used in smaller sections, it is still readable and that's exactly what we want for our target market. We use pastel blues and purples because of market research that we found that these colors are used and associated with medical apps. The app is extremely simple and everything can be accessed without having to search for it or have prior icon knowledge, which is perfect for our target market. Having the most important thing right in your face reduces frustration and promotes independence and even confidence. How OMED works. You create a profile, email and password, click remember me so that you don't have to input it again. Welcome to the home screen where everything is right in front of you, where you can easily input medications, add your caregiver details, and book your appointments. Everything in one place with secure authentication and explicit patient consent over all caregiver data. The system is designed for high uptime, fast dashboard loads. Our growth strategy. Phase 1. Direct launch. Target elderly patients and adult children via community health centers and social media. Phase 2. Partnerships. Collaborate with clinics, pharmacies, and chronic disease support groups. And Phase 3. Scale, integrate with hospital EHR systems and expand to wearable devices and introduce AI-powered adherence insights. Challenges and learnings. Our digital literacy barriers. Elderly users may struggle with smartphone interfaces, notification fatigue, users may dismiss reminders over time, privacy and consent, caregiver access requires explicit patient consent, and connectivity assumptions where there may be a delay in synchronization because of poor internet connectivity. Future improvements and vision, refill reminders, AI insight, multiple caregiver support, wearable integration, voice and language, EHR integration. The vision is to become the most trusted digital medical adherence platform, ensuring no medication or appointment is ever forgotten.
Welcome to OMED. Let's create your profile. Don't forget to save your details, so when you log in, you don't have to input it again. and every profile is easily accessible. Hello to your home screen, where everything is one tap away. Let's input your meds. Time for your meds. And just like that, all done. You have someone that needs to be informed? No worries, enter their details here. Name, phone number, and their role in your journey. Get a code. Voila! All done. So quick and easy. So we can help you keep it together.
Thank you to everyone that was involved in making this wonderful app, the product managers who kept us aligned and on track, the product designers who designed the app, the data analysts that sift through data to ensure that we were creating an app that solved the problem, the digital marketers for coming up with the name and logo, the front-end developers for developing the app, and the back-end engineers for also developing the app. Thank you so much.
Awesome. That was a very beautiful one. Team Ahmed, with the presenter Aisha Rawat. That was a very great job. Kudos to all the team members. So Aisha, before you go, I just have a single question for you. So I would like to know, how was this the experience in this project able to shape you?
The experience was amazing. I got to collaborate with so many brilliant people, especially the product designers, like when we were all working together. It was amazing to see how so many minds can come together and create something so beautiful. Yeah, it was just really, really amazing. And I would really like to work with these product designers again.
That was a very great one. Thank you so much, Aisha. Please can we celebrate Team Ahmed? That was a very beautiful one. Thank you so much, Aisha. I'm not seeing excitement in the session. Can you do it? So right now we're moving to thank you, Aisha. So we're moving to the next item on our program, which is the voice of the techies. So I'll be calling on Diane. Diane. Can we celebrate Diane as she comes up stage? Diane Wagatari. So over to you.
Thank you, Ma. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diane Wagathare. Today I'll be the voice of techies, and without further ado, let me get right into it. As a graduate of Product Management Vanguard Cohort program, this is why I decided to join Product Management program. To be honest, it was April evening. I was randomly searching through many groups that I have on WhatsApp, and someone had shared a link, and I decided to click on it and see what it was all about. Curiosity got the best of me, and for a moment there I decided to bypass, but then I was like, let me go back and see what it's all about. I found myself enrolling for the product management program, completely clueless about what it was all about. And now curiosity was in the driver's seat, and I was at curiosity's mercy. My journey so far from week 1 to week 16 was filled with moments of curiosity, wanting to know what agile methodology is, to writing PRDs, to learning what API is, and it drove me deep into the technicality of it all. The key point here is when I started out this path, I knew nothing about, but week 16 and later on, I'm truly conversant with what product management is all about, and I'm grateful for the wholesome learning experience. How the AI tools leveraged my learning and my productivity. AI helped me to research concepts further, generate ideas, structure my PRDs properly, and the product strategies, be able to analyze the problems that were directed my way, and helped me refine my work. It also um, it allowed me to focus more on strategic thinking as far as product management is concerned, the problem solving and the decision making. I'll mention 3 soft skills that I learned during this whole course work. One was critical thinking and problem solving. I learned to analyze challenges and make better product decisions. Communication and collaboration. It improved my ability to communicate ideas clearly and work effectively with different stakeholders. Adaptability and continuous learning. I learned to adapt to new technologies and continuously improving my approach. As far as the portfolio development and career-focused sessions are concerned, this is what I gained: building practical case studies, PRDs, and product strategies and products to demonstrate real-world product management capabilities. It also helped me to understand the career pathways and identify opportunities and aligning my skills with industry requirements. For the capstone project experience, it was a wholesome experience, yet challenging, given that all of us were at work and having other commitments, and yet we were all needed to collaborate and bring the product to life in the stipulated time given. Yet, in the end, we did it, and I'm grateful to have worked with a team that dedicated their all, sacrificed for those late night meetings, tired but still willing to push through, and that takes real backbone. Key takes on what I learned throughout this whole process. Communication is key, no matter how minute it is. Team effort is important. As we normally hear that together we stand, divided we fall. And servant leadership, as far as product management is concerned, is a necessity. And above all, the techie space rocks. Challenges that I faced during the coursework was balancing work and schoolwork at BeTechified. And how I overcome this is setting up a workable work plus school schedule. What kept me motivated? I have a mantra that says focus. F is for follow, O is for one, C is for course, U is until, and S is successful. So following one course until successful. And to be honest, I have followed through the course and I have become successful, and I'm grateful for it. How this program impacted my confidence is in this. Before I joined, I was very quiet. I never wanted to talk much. I didn't even want to become the voice of techies. But as I went by within the weeks that we were with our facilitator, Dr. Emmanuel Oko, thank you very much. He advised that as a product manager, one needs to be confident, open to communicate, as you'll be working with a lot of teams across the board. And so I did. And so far, it has been a wonderful experience. And in the midst of it all, I landed an opportunity with 2 of my fellow classmates, namely Miss Grace Akpoibo and Mr. Emmanuel Ode, and we came up with a product called GoLink Africa. You can check it out on LinkedIn. It's an intelligent logistics operating system that helps businesses across Africa manage deliveries with greater visibility, efficiency, and confidence. To wrap it up, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our tutors, our mentors, the entire BeTechified team, our esteemed guest speaker and guests, for making it possible for us to win and forge ahead in the techie space. And thank you for giving us this privilege to gain the necessary skills required for the outside world, molding us to become the best in the techie space. It is truly an honor and a privilege. To encourage advice for the incoming techies, remember when they say there is a pot of gold at the end of each rainbow? Well, there is, and this is how you find it. Have a sense of wonder with hints of curiosity, a can-do attitude, the tenacity or the drive to do the course work to completion, and please optimize your LinkedIn. It speaks so much about your course on a day-to-day. Through it all, you'll find your pots of gold waiting for you at the end of the rainbow. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Type focus in the session. Yes. Thank you so much. So right now we're moving to the next presentation, which is a team Go Save. I'll be calling Olukayode Akoni, to come up with the presentation for Go Save.
My name is Prince Ikechukwu. I'm representing Group 3 for this capstone project. Also, my team members that includes the product manager that drives the product vision and defines success metrics, the document user theories and backlog, the product designers, they create clean, intuitive budgeting of finance, user interface, and the user experience. The data analyst provides valuable insight into user behavior and product performance. Also, they also gives customer satisfaction and the use of analytics to make informed decisions throughout the product lifecycle. And the marketing managers looked at the target audience, value proposition, marketing, and acquisition channel, while the front end and the back end came together and built this app, which gave birth to Save Go. Many people fail to achieve their financial goals because they do not have an easy way to track income, control spending, or monitor savings progress. As a result, they often overspend, save inconsistently, and experience financial stress. Current budgeting tools are frequently too complicated, making users abandon them after a short period. These problems made us to come together as a team to produce a solution of improving saving habits through a simple digital budget and savings tracker. And this gave birth to GoSave app. GoSave is a user-friendly digital savings platform that helps individuals achieve their financial goals by enabling them to create personalized saving goals, set target amounts and deadlines, making regular contributions, and track their progress in one place. The product is designed to encourage consistent saving through an intuitive interface, progress tracking, and timely reminders, making it ideal for students, young professionals, freelancers, and anyone looking to improve their financial discipline. By simplifying the saving process and providing clear visibility into progress, GoSave empowers users to build sustainable financial habits and confidently reach their short and long-term financial goals. Now, who are our target audience? These are students that save for education, young professionals that build an emergency fund, freelancers that save for travel, small business owners that save for business equipment, and individuals building better financial habits that save for a major purchase, track progress towards financial goals. So when we present to you the Go Save app, where you have to follow the instructions on how to use it by clicking next. Click next again. Then you're given an option to either you log in as an old user or you create a fresh account. Create a fresh account, you have to input all these informations and you click create to continue with the option of continue with Google and with Apple. But for now, these ones are not available for this version. Probably in the next version, this will be enabled. You can also, as a new user, you can input your email address, password, and you log in. This is what you get. It takes you directly to the dashboard that shows the total balance in your account, the total income, the total expenses, the emergency fund, and the percentage if it's complete, the percentage complete, and the budget remaining, the add expenses for the quick actions, and the add income, create budget, and save money. These buttons are easy access to either creating an expense, adding an income, creating a budget, and saving money. Now, the spending overview shows the expenses made. Um, Once you click on it, it directly takes you to the spending analytics, where you can toggle between the weekly and the monthly expenditure. Now, for it shows you how much have you spent. 45,000 has been spent so far, and it's on food, housing, and the education. If you have any other expenses you have made, it will also show there. This is a spending trend of the chart showing the highest spender for each each week, and also the total the top spending category, which is food for the week. So this is a spending analytics. If you also that if you click on the transaction shows you every transaction the user has made. If you click on budget, this budget helps you to create your budget, whereby you select the options, salary, income, continue, select this budget, this thing, and follow the instructions and the rest. And also the saving goal shows you the saving plan that you want to make. If you have a plan to buy a new phone, just like this user, you create your goal by clicking one, and automatically you already want to add in it. You can come here and click and add the money. It reflects here. So, and it will show you the percentage complete. And once it gets to this particular point, you have a notification telling you that you have reached your goal for this particular for this goal. You've completed this goal. There is a notification that will show in your dashboard that you have completed this goal. Then for profile, you have the displaying the user informations. If you click on personal information, you display the user information. You have the options of editing the his or her information too. And the bank, we have options for bank accounts, preference, biometric login, two-factor authentication, notification settings, help and support. These are currently not enabled for this version. Which probably in the next version, as we improve, these versions will be integrated. Now, after the user has done his transaction, he or she can be able to click on log out to log out. Then let's go to add expenses. Add expenses, the person can add the expenses, the amount, which category that he has spent on, the account that is taking the money from. Then also he or she can also have the option of creating a new wallet for it also, and the date, and you click next, and automatically your expenses will reflect in your spending overview. The same thing with your add income. Once you add any income, it reflects in your total income here, and also the balance we increase. So that is it for this app. So once the user has done with his or her transaction, he or she can go and log out. So thank you very much. This is for the Go Save app. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me. And that's just the summary of the Go Save app. And it's being optimized just to help us to save and to meet our financial target. And we take care of budgeting, take care of income, take care of expenses. It's a
All
whole
right.
lot of teamwork.
So that was a very beautiful one. I was actually asking a question. I didn't know you were not able to hear me. So, but I think somehow you were just able to pick the question I asked. So I was asking how the experience was like collaborating with other team members from, other team, like collaborating with team members outside of your learning track. So how was the experience like for you?
The experience was so awesome. We know in a teamwork, we have different strengths, and we have people of different skills, different aspects of weaknesses and strengths. So we find a way to combine it together in spite of constraints of time and availability, especially when it comes to providing leadership, even to get started and to build the momentum up. Generally, we ensure that we have different heads of each section in maybe product management, product designs, front end, back end, so that we can have like a sub team to make things effective. And this we are able to even create maybe some group just to make sure that there is more of collaboration, a collaborative efforts to make sure the project was delivered. And I
That
want
was
to
a
thank everyone, yes,
that was
for
a
putting
very
their
great
best
one.
to it.
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
That was a very beautiful one. Thank you so much, Akoni Olukayode. Thank you. So
Thank you, ma'am.
right now, so that will be all for say. So right now we'll be having the last but not the least testimonial for the day. Thank you so much, Kayode. Thank you. So we'll be having the last testifier. I believe it's been a wonderful experience this afternoon. So right now I'll be calling on Eyola De Muhizat of the Data Analytics Learning Track. So Muhizat, over to you. Please you could unmute your microphone.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ayalade Muiza, and I started BeTechified with zero knowledge about what data analysis is. But the time I want to start data analysis, I've already given up because all the places that I've been going to that I want to learn what tech is about, they are all telling me that it's like 1 million plus 1.1, 1.2. So I've already given up on the mind that I'll be learning data analysis. So that was the time when I saw the advert on WhatsApp. Somebody sent it to me that BeTechified is about to enroll. So I applied. I applied and I started with zero knowledge about what it is. The reason why I want to start data analysis is because I want to like balance my education with what tech is about, and I'm a nutrition and dietetics student, so I want to like, there is a point whereby I'll be needing a data driving results to match together with my data analysis journey. And since we started with Excel, with SQL, Power BI, Tableau, Power BI, and all this Python and all this stuff. It has been a challenging journey. I mean, it is a passion. I'm passionate about it. So, and the time I knew that it is about to be challenging is the time when I started my exam at school. So it is like one thing is about to be affecting the other. So I just like to strategize, and thank God about where I am today. I'm able to learn two internships, one at Quantum Technologies and the second one at on what's it called? These freelancing stuff. So I landed the $50 one-time job. So thank God about all the things we've been doing. So today I'd like to thank my mentors, the whole BeTechified team, and everybody that contributed to the journey. So what else?
Thank you
Thank you
so
to
much,
the
Aisha.
BeTechified team.
That was a very beautiful one. Thank you so much. You've said it all. I don't know if somebody had Aisha mentioning dollars. In fact, when I hear testimonials like this, they are actually a proof that it doesn't matter wherever you are. What you just need is focus and vision to ensure that you are able to achieve your goal. Started from zero knowledge to landing to internship, and also getting getting finances from it, not even in local currency, in dollars. Somebody type dollars in the comment section. So that was a very beautiful one, Aisha. Thank you so much. We are glad you got value in the program. This evening, before we move to the next agenda, we are winding down already, and I'm sure it's been an insightful time. I would just like in fact, everybody, I want you to drop in the comment section what was one thing that stood out for you so far in this event. What was one thing you have been able to glean on, what you have been able to catch that you are going to make use of from this event, while we move to the next agenda on our program this afternoon from Nigeria. What was one thing that stood out for you so far in this event? We've had a lot of session, even from the testimonials from the techies, there were a lot of insightful talks, moving to the keynote speech and all. So, so I would like to have our feedback. Somebody said dollars. Okay, dollars stood out for you. That's great. So that shows, of course, when you give value, you get money. Money does not answer emptiness. Money answers values. Yes. So I'll just take us back again. Don't forget, it's still the Vanguard graduation with the team leading change, shaping the future. So right now we're moving to the next agenda on our program, which is the Graduates Award and Recognition. BeTechified is a place where we celebrate excellence, we celebrate diligence, and when we see something that is exceptional, we celebrate it. So with drum rolls, with applause, with a lot of celebration, I want to see us celebrating, as I mentioned, the names of techies that stood out in this cohort to find their way into the award list. So I'll be calling the first person on my list here. The first categories of award are the Excellence Award, and all the award are from each of the learning track. So I'm sure we can see the screen. So can I see some drum rolls to celebrate this great individual? So from data analysis, we have Ezekiel Onifade. Can we celebrate Ezekiel? Excellence Award for Digital Marketing, we have Sheshemoju Erukana. That name is mighty. So from product design, we have Haisha Rawat, our same Haisha. From backend development, we have Michael Uche. Michael Uche. Can we celebrate Michael? Michael Uche Agu was part of the team Go Save. From front-end development, we have Umul Khan Komol Abdurrahman. And from product management, we have Diane Wagatare. That was our voice of the techies. Can we celebrate this great individual? Can we celebrate them? Can we celebrate them? So right now, like I told you, we are rounding up already. I'm sure it's been a great time. So we are going to the next categories of award, which is the most supportive techies category. So for the data analytics, we have Victor Asuko. Victor Asuko. Can we celebrate? Is this how we celebrate people here? We have Victor Asuko. And from the digital marketing, we have Montliane. Montliane Sergio Boscho. I hope I didn't murder that name. So that's great. Montliane. And from product design, we have Aisha is, breaking a lot of records here. From product design, we have Aisha Rawat. And from product management, we have Diane Wagatari. These ladies, they are really exceptional people. They are really breaking records. What are the rest of the graduates doing? Allowing these people to be appearing in all of the records. It is mighty. That's very serious. So can we celebrate these great individuals? These are the techies that stood out, and they are with exceptional performance in the cohort out of over 100 techies. So they find their way into the award record. So right now, like I told you, we are wrapping up already. And then also the last category of the award, we have the most active community member and contributor. Type CM, community member in the session. If you hear that, this award is actually mighty. So this was somebody that stood out all across the cohort as the most active member of the community. Don't forget, like I told you, these are techies in over hundreds. And here we have Florence Ibokwe from Data Analytics. Can we celebrate Florence standing out to be the most active community member and contributor? So can we celebrate? I'm not seeing excitement in the comment section. Oh, yes. Toyosi, I can see you. Victory, Musab, I can see you. And right now, we are moving to, we are winding down. So right now we are going to announcement of grades. I'm clearing my throat. So right now we are moving to the announcement of grades. Of course, we've all had the presentation from Momentum IQ, Team Omed, and Team Go Save. Of course, this grade is not to show that maybe one group actually, is better than the other, but of course, there were criteria that we considered to have come up with this grade. So, in this great event, this afternoon from Nigeria, so we have the second runner-up for the project presentation as Team. I'm giving us suspense. Let me see our comments. Let me see who is going to get. The second runner-up is Team what? Let me see in the comment section. The second runner-up is Team. Let me see who is guessing right. Yes, Rebecca said yeah. So it's getting more exciting. I'm still waiting to see our comment. I want to see who is going to guess right. Okay, so The second runner-up for the project presentation is Team Goat Sale. Go Sale. That was the third group that presented with a sum total grade of 91 out of 100. While we have the first runner-up. The first runner. Can we celebrate Team Go Save? It's not easy. It's not easy. 91 out of 100. That is excellence. A1. A1. Team Go Save. Yes, Team Go Save. And then also we have the first runner up as Team Momentum IQ. Momentum IQ with a total grade of 92 out of 100. And we have the first position overall as Team. Let me see the comments. Let me see. Of course, you've had what I mentioned. So can I see in the comments? The first overall is what Team? Let me see those that are following. The first overall is what Team? That's Team Homemade with a total grade of 94 out of 100. So here we go. Team Homemade with a grade of 94 out of 100. Momentum IQ with 92 and Go Save with 91. Can we celebrate this great people that built change? Can we celebrate them? That was a very amazing, awesome, and beautiful one. So I really want to commend all of the groups for their presentation, from Go Save to Momentum to Omed. We want to say a job well done, and would encourage you not to stop building. Keep building amazing things. Build what nobody asked for. So, and right now we are wrapping up already. So we are at the end of this event, and we must not wrap up this event without me showing the face of the visionaire, the great woman behind the BeTechified program. This program that have impacted you and impacted a lot of persons all across, in over 50 plus countries. So that's in person of Mrs. Faith Olaya. Can we celebrate her? Celebrate good. Yes, she's indeed a mentor. She's a leader. She's in fact, not just a leader, a great one at that. So guys, thank you so much for staying with us till this time. And I want to encourage you again. We've had enough from this session. From the keynote speech, from some of the testimonials and other speech that we had, other session we had. It's there are a lot of insights, things like focus. You've had things like building what nobody asked for, building in the public, optimize your profile, join a community that will help you fuel your vision. When it's going down, you have a community that helps you stay on track. So guys, we have come to the end of today's event. Thank you so much for staying with us. We appreciate your time and wish you all the best. To the graduates, a big congratulations to you. A big congratulations to you. A big congratulations to you. You've made it this far. 16 weeks. I salute you. Congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you so much, our audience, for staying with us till this time. Thank you so much.
number one and nothing less. Waited patiently.